Hello, welcome to this next Xcode project which has a Nelson Mandela theme. The lesson objectives for this project are to see how we can use code to dynamically add images to the screen. And below you can see the three statements that are required. First, that we create a image view instance called London. And in that line of code we say init with frame, so the image is going to appear at x equals 50 and y equals 50, and it's going to be 200 pixels wide and 150 pixels tall. And the image that we add, if you like, to this to set it up is city.png, and that sets up the image. But the last line of code is the line of code that actually adds the image to the view on the screen. So self.view add subview adds the image London to the screen. Okay, here we can see the project running. If I click on anywhere on the screen, the image of Nelson Mandela will appear on the screen. What we're also going to do later is add some code that actually removes all of the images so that we can start again. Okay, let's look at our project file. I've called this project Mandela. It's a single view project. I've imported some images of Nelson Mandela here. You can see on the screen. And also the flag. There we go. The last line of code here, what it does is it picks out a random image from the image list. So if we use this rand function here, what this does is generate a random number from 1 to 7, and it will pick out an image from the list, or 0 to 7 actually, and it will pick out a random image from this list up here, which is quite useful. If we run the project now, okay, so if we want to get one of our random images, all we need to do is say image.image is equal to self get Mandela, and what that will do, it will call the method below, it will call the get Mandela image, and that will return a random image. Notice this method actually returns a UI image, and that this is put into here. So effectively this line of code goes off to this method, the method returns an image, and then that image is set inside this image variable, and then we just add it to the view on the screen. Okay, here's the project running. You can see it's picking up random images of Nelson Mandela using the method get Mandela. Okay, the last thing we need to do is create a method that is going to clear the images off the screen. So if I just type image.tag is equal to 777, what this will allow me to do is use this method here. When I press a button on the screen, what it's going to do is it's going to go round in a loop, and it's going to check every image, every UI view that's on the screen. And they're a list. Effectively all the buttons, all the images, any kind of control sitting on the screen of the iPad is effectively a subview of the main view, and there's a list of them. So this loop simply goes around all of them and asks this question: does the image, or does the view that we're looking at, have a tag equal to 777? And if it does, it will remove that image view from the screen. That's why we set the image.tag up here equal to 777. So what's left to do is to add an image to the screen. Let's just go and get one. Let's put the button up here. Let's double click and say clear, and let's hook the button up to the method. So touch up inside, and there's the method clear button press. Let's just click on it. Let's run the project now and see what happens. So I can add my images to the screen, and if I press clear, they all disappear. So that method worked well. Thank you.